Hello everyone, it's Lynn here once again. Join me in making this orange walnut espasol. So for this recipe, we will be needing sweet rice flour, coconut cream powder, coconut milk, almond milk, walnuts, oranges, and of course, sugar to sweeten it. So to start off, we will toast the sweet rice flour and the rest of the procedures will follow. Okay guys, let's start. Okay, so let's start toasting the sweet rice flour. And like what I've said, the 16-ounce bags that you've seen a while ago, that is a total of 3 cups. So I've already poured in the whole amount here in my pan, and let's start toasting it. Okay, so let me turn on the stove. So just put it to a medium setting. So the technique on this one, so you don't burn your sweet rice flour, continuously stirring it until it's lightly brown, or until the color starts to turn light brown. Okay, let me continue, friends. Okay, so after 10 to 12 minutes of toasting, this is ready. And I'm just gonna set it aside, and I'm gonna work on the orange to zest it. Okay, and this time, let me zest the oranges here in front of me. So I'm gonna be using this cute little gadget here to scrape the zest out. And the reason why I like this one is you can avoid scraping the flesh of the orange, which will give you a bitter taste. So look at this. It's just really the surface of the orange that it's scraping. Okay, so this is how much zest I have from the 4 oranges, and I would say that this is approximately 3 tablespoons. All right, so I'm gonna start juicing or squeezing the orange. Okay, so let me squeeze the orange. If you don't want to go through all this process, you can also use the ready-made juice. But if you want to have that natural flavor of orange without any artificial flavoring, it's best to use this freshly squeezed juice. Okay, so after squeezing those orange, I have about 260 ml of freshly squeezed orange juice here. So I'm gonna use the whole amount. And now let me work on chopping the walnuts. Okay, so let me get 1.5 cup of walnuts. Okay, that's 1.5 walnuts that I'm gonna chop finely. So just use a knife. You don't want to use a blender to chop your walnuts because it's gonna be like powdery. And for this recipe, I want like tiny chunks of walnuts to bite on. So just keep chopping it until it's finely chopped. So keep going until you don't see any more big chunks of almonds here. As much as possible, try to evenly chop it. Try to get those one from the side towards the middle so you can chop it better. Oh my God, the smell of the orange. It smells really good. Okay, that should be it. All right, so this one should be ready. Let me just chop some of this part here. Okay, so that's it. We're done with this. Oh my God, the smell of this orange zest, it's just really good. By zesting it, the natural oil to it has come out. There you go. That should be good enough. All right. Be careful with this sharp knife. Okay. Okay. Now that the toasted sweet rice flour has cooled down, I am gonna sift it, guys, to avoid the lumpy espasol. Let me just bring down this camera that I'm holding. It's hard, guys, to work on this without anyone holding the camera for you. Okay, friends, so let's continue. And I'm gonna be using this Grand Gourmet skillet here for the liquid that I'm gonna boil, because it's gonna be the same skillet that I'm gonna be using to stir in the toasted rice flour. So okay, so I have here 4 cups of the coconut milk, 2 cups almond milk, 3/4 cup sugar. So I'm just gonna turn on the heat to medium temperature. I'm just gonna mix this and let it boil. Okay, so this is now boiling, so I'm gonna gradually combine in the toasted sweet rice. I'm just gonna probably pour in half of it. Okay, let me just mix this. Alright guys, after like 15 minutes of stirring it to that non-stick pan, it was giving me hard time and it's really sticking to the skillet. So I decided to move it here to a non-stick pan so I have a better, what do you call this one, chance of achieving a smooth dough, and we don't want to burn also the dough. So this is, I would say that I have been mixing this dough already for about 20 minutes. Now it's starting to smooth out. So I'm gonna be adding now the orange. And then I'm gonna mix it again. Okay, so now let me work on toasting the rice flour, sweet rice flour that I'm gonna use to coat the dough. So I have here 3/4 cups of sweet rice flour, of course, and I'm gonna add this coconut cream powder to it. Why am I doing this? I have an individual here who doesn't wanna eat my espasol because he finds it like a choke powder, and so I have thought of doing this, adding the coconut cream powder, just to add taste to the flour also. And I agree that not all people have the same taste. So for the sake of this person here who doesn't like it, maybe if I let him know that I added some coconut cream powder to it, maybe I can convince him to try, because he doesn't want to eat it. He doesn't want to eat it because he was telling me that it's like choking him because he feels like it has that what do you call this, like choke powder. Alright guys, let me continue working on this. So after a couple of hours prepping and cooking this recipe, we arrived to the final destination. And this is now the time for us to taste and enjoy this yummy, delicious espasol. So I already sliced it into big cubes. If you wish and want the smaller sizes, you can opt to slicing it more to bite sizes. But I'm just gonna leave it like that, guys. So let me have a slice of it. By the way, the consistency of this one is like a mochiko. I want it really soft. Look at that. So here is the other one that I have here. So I was able to make 2 trays out of that 3 cups of sweet rice flour. Right here, guys. Wow. It is soft. It is zesty. Not too sweet, but I love the nutty, zesty taste to it. The lemon zest, the walnut, the milk, coconut milk, orange juice, and of course the sweet rice flour. Oh my god, guys, they're all partying here in my mouth. It is just really good. I like that bite on the nuts and the orange zest. Try this recipe, guys. I bet you're gonna love it. It is so good. Believe me, nobody have ever done this kind of recipe. I'm pretty sure that the first time you see this, and it's from Lynn's Kitchen. So go ahead and try it. You will love it, guys. I really love it, so let me eat more. I really like the walnuts, the lemon zest, the orange zest. The taste of the orange is all over the dough. And the coating, it is so much better compared to the last or the previous recipes of espasol that I ever made. Believe me, guys, this is the best so far. It is so good, really soft. It is so good. It is zesty, nutty, citrusy espasol. Your first time to see this, guys, I bet. And I'm really proud that I was able to come up with this idea. And I love to share it to you guys. Okay, let me enjoy eating. Join me next time in my next video. Next recipes. Bye, guys, and thank you so much.